Hi, everybody. How are you? You're everywhere around here. Isn't this a beautiful space? It's wonderful. For those of you who've never been before, this is Kelsey Theater, and we're going to wait until two of our board members get back here before we begin. But I just wanted to say hello and welcome you. Very excited. I had no idea how frickin' much work I'd have to do to get ready for this nomination ceremony. But it's all behind me now. I'm very excited. And this is the most wonderful board I've ever worked with. They're really fabulous. They're fabulous, really. So I welcome you and I thank the people at Kelsey Theater. I don't want to leave anybody out, but Kitty Getlick, Liz Raza, Judy Parrish, Nick, the sound guy Nick, who I just met today, who's fabulous, and John and Diana Maurer. I don't know if I left anybody out, but Amy Bessalou. Thank you very much for setting this all up for us today and for lending us your space. We really appreciate it. We are... Oh, and Miss Perry is here. Give us your wave. That's Eileen Hladke. She's Miss Perry. She has been Miss Perry for the past 20-something years. So.
I started when I was like
15, yeah. It was a birthright, yeah. So I just wanted to say that, I look around at all of you and this board here, and I have to say, like, we are community theater. We are New Jersey community theater, the heart and soul of it. And we do this because we love it. We don't do it to get awards. And if you think that NJACT is all about the awards, it isn't really. It's a coming together of all of us. I mean, if we didn't have the Perrys, would we ever all be in the same room at one time? I doubt it. So that's why I love this, because it's a great networking experience. And yeah, we get to get the little trophy and get, patted on the back, and that's wonderful. But to me, it's about you. It's about all of us and keeping it going and seeing it grow. As a matter of fact, today I got a member application from a new group, so I'm very excited about that. So we're growing, and that's awesome. And there's a few different things this time, this year, and you'll be hearing about them throughout the afternoon. But my remarks today are specifically to theater representatives. Do we have any theater representatives in the audience today? Yeah, well, quite a few. I just wanted to tell you about posting shows. Now is the time. Most new seasons start in September. When you know your season, you can post your shows, all of them. They won't show up to the reviewers to assign themselves until 45 days before you open. So there's no worry in that, people will be signing up for a show next June now. They're not going to see it until like April. So please do it right away, because the worst thing to happen is to have your show going up like that Friday and realizing, we didn't post it on the NJACT site. Oh my gosh, what do we do? And then I get an email saying, I can't get in. I don't know my username and my password, and I don't know how to do this. So that creates a lot of problems. And then you know what happens? You post late, sometimes you don't get that reviewer. And that is kind of sad, because you would have had the reviewer if they had 45 days to look at the schedule. So please do it quickly. What I've done, there's a place on our reviewer scheduling site, which I'm sure you're all familiar with, Therese, and thank you, Donnie Cooper, our wonderful webmaster, he's the man behind the curtain. He's fabulous. We love him. You will see a place for bulletins. If you click on the bulletins, you will have instructions on how to post a show, step-by-step instructions. And if you can't understand them, because I couldn't really, put spaces in where they belong, email me, I'll send you the document, you can have it, and you'll know how to post a show. I don't mind getting your emails. I love to get your emails. I even don't mind getting the username and passwords, because when I was a new reviewer, it took me about 5 times to remember it, and Joe Schreck was like done with me after the 5th time. He says, I'm not telling you this again, write it down. So I really don't mind doing it because I do it myself. So post early, post often. So I want to tell you that this year, our reviewers, who are fabulous, by the way, reviewed 206 shows. 89 theaters participated and produced shows this year. 36 theaters earned at least 1 nomination. That's a lot. There was a very small percentage. I'm not good with percentages. I didn't figure it out, but there were less than 10 shows that did not get reviewed. And the reason why that happens is because they didn't get the reviewers, they didn't film the show, we didn't get a DVD, and that's what happens. So, unfortunately, I hate that, and we're going to try to get a better number next year. We are very excited this year because we are now doing online ticketing through Arts People. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar. They used to be Ticket Turtle, now they're Arts People. You can go online, you can order your ticket, you can purchase it with a credit card, and you can pick your own seats. So that's fabulous. We hope that you all take advantage of it. The only thing that I'll tell you is if you want to have a full table, you probably should collect the money from your people ahead of time and do your whole table at once. Because, if you do yours today and then a week later somebody else tries to get in on your table, somebody else might have taken the seats. I mean, that's the risk that we take there. But I think that it's going to be fabulous. It's a lot easier for you. People have always asked if they can purchase tickets by credit card. Well, now you can. And let's see how it works. So thanks for your cooperation with that. This year, and also, there's a mandatory field when you sign in, when you buy a ticket, where you have to put the name of all the people at your table. And the reason why we do that is because we want to make up a nice little escort card for all of you. So we need everybody's name. So please make sure you put them in. And you have to choose your dinner type. The dinner type is either a regular dinner. It's a wonderful chicken dinner with a port wine reduction. It's wonderful. We tasted it. We loved it. And there are no children's meals this year. It's just that or a vegetarian option. The vegetarian option is a vegetarian strudel. So one of those dinners you can pick. If you do want, now there is an online charge. There's a small charge per ticket. It's a convenience charge. It's really the credit card's fee to you. But we think the convenience will far outweigh the small charge. If you would rather pay by check, you can do that. We have a ticket order form available. You can do it today, or you can go on our website. Probably tomorrow, the form will be up there, and you'll be able to also mail your check in, and we would have to make the reservation for you. But that option is available to you too. We're so flexible. And what we really need you to do is everybody take out an ad in our program, because that ad pays for those programs. And if we have 600 people coming to our event, we need 600 programs. It costs a lot of money for the printing and all that stuff. So please consider posting an ad. You can promote your theater, you can congratulate your nominees, whatever you want to do. And I'm going to say right now, I will personally give a free bottle of wine to the group with the best full-page ad. So get working on that, people, and then visit me. And I'll be happy to give you your wine at the awards, after the awards. Thanks for a vendor fair. I think they're wonderful. We have Premier Jewelry. We have Corin Zander with Encore Makeup. And we have Meredith Schachter and Janelle, what's Janelle's last name? Foster, with Bags 31. Please visit them. when you visit them, they will give you a ticket, a red ticket, and we will be giving out some door prizes at the end of the intermission, so please do that. They have been very generous. This is our first fundraiser ever, so please support us. All right, so now that I have bored you long enough, we will get on, and I will introduce you to our board members here, which I probably should have done already. This is our Vice President of Development, the lovely Elizabeth Raza. She's amazing. If you know her, she does everything. I don't know how she fits it all in one day. Next to her is Wesley Loon. He is our event planner extraordinaire. I remember. Yes, I remembered. Jane Colt is our secretary. Fabulous job. And our treasurer, Rita Greco. Rita's been on the board for how long now, Rita? Sorry? How long have you been on this board? 10 years. 10 years. So Rita knows everything that's going on. And PJ Campacci, I think he's out at the... he's at the ticket desk. So when he comes back in, you know, say hi. Let's see. Now we have some information for reviewers by Elizabeth Raza.
Hello, everybody. We're really thrilled to have you here at Kelsey Theater. This is, I guess if I had a home base, this would kind of be my home base because I work here. So if you're ever wanting to take a music class, come talk to me. We have a fabulous music program. Anyway, so I just have a couple things to talk to theater reps and reviewers about the technical sheets. They are required for theaters to fill out. It makes reviewers' lives so much simpler. You put down... Absolutely. You, as a theater, make the determination as to who is a lead, who's a supporting lead, who's featured, how names are spelled, because that's how we put names in the program. However you put them on those tech sheets and the reviewers see that is how we put them in the program. So please, please, please make sure you fill those out and have them available for your reviewers when they come to review your shows. For the reviewers now, when you are putting in the names and scores for the people that you are reviewing, make sure that if you notice that you are missing somebody or you don't have all the information that's required, please, please, please make sure that you score that person in that category NA. If you put a 0 in any of those categories or don't fill in that field, what happens is it brings down the whole calculation for the entire score down, so that everything is put into that final score at the bottom for the final production score, and if there's a 0, that brings that entire show's score down. So please make sure that you put in NA and then let us know, because we do want to know if there's something that we need to contact the theater about and find out information regarding that. We had a training date in April here at Kelsey, and it was highly successful. So we are looking to put another one together, probably in South Jersey, in October at some point. Summit. Oh, in Summit? Oh, okay, so it'll be in Summit. So that's going to be in October. We wanted to wait until after the ceremony. So please be on the lookout on our Facebook page and our website for information regarding that. Also, I will be in charge this year of presenters for the awards ceremony. So after the ceremony, please come see me if you're interested in presenting an award during the ceremony, and I will make sure to get your name and your email address so that you can be contacted as to what you'll be presenting. And that is it for me. So thank you.
Oh, okay. So let's move on to event information by Wesley Loon.
Hi, y'all. How's everybody? Good. Fabulous. That's good. I actually, I get to do the fun thing, and all I do is plan the event, which is lovely. Yeah. Anyway, welcome to the nomination ceremony. Appreciate it. The date of this year's Perry Award ceremony will be Sunday, September 21st. Once again, the Double Tree will provide us with a bunch of rooms, if you like. It's the Double Tree by Hilton in Somerset. Hotel and Conference Center if you haven't been there before. What they do, they've set the block of rooms off for us, and we have a special code. It is APA. I don't know why they gave us that code, but I tried to make up a reason for that, and it was always people amazing or something like that. I just made that up right now. Anyway, we'll post all this information on our website also, www.njact.org. If you haven't been there before, it's a fabulous time with outstanding presenters, wonderful performances from the nominees for the best production of a musical. It's actually just a really great night, and everybody has a lot of fun. The festivities will start promptly at 4:30 for the cocktail hour. Don't miss that. Dinner will be served immediately after the cocktail hour, and after dinner is the gala. Woohoo! The dress code is black tie optional, but remember, it's an evening to dress to impress, especially in the presence of a red carpet. Yes, with commentary this year from Kelsey's very own, oh wow, say this 3 times, Kyrus Keenan Westcott. Kelsey's Kylus Keenan Westcott. That sounds like I do when I, never mind. Is he here? Oh, yay. Can't wait. Okay, oh, sure, yeah.
Because I am so sad that I'm not doing the red carpet this year, because that's always been my thing. So I had to choose somebody who was just
fabulous.
like me. So I picked, like, you know, somebody who like has a love for fashion and, you know, the passion for it. So I picked a 27-year-old black man. He's like my twin. Thank you, Kyrus. Thank you. I love you.
Well, Marie, we'll always miss your red carpet. So, ladies, get out your Spanx. Men, get out your Manx, or vice versa, whichever fits better, and strut yourself. Strut your stuff, not strut yourself. That sounds naughty. Anyway, is PJ here? Okay, PJ. PJ, our vice president of something.
Whatever. Hello, everyone. Like Marie said, this year we had 206 shows reviewed. Good job, everyone. What I'm here for anyone that's not a part of a theater that wants to become a representative, or any new theaters that want to be a part of NJACT, that's what I'm going to be talking about. Like Marie said, we got one person coming tonight? One new member. So thank you. Everything's online at NJACT.org, so if I go too fast or if I miss something, please go to NJACT.org for the information I'm about to give to you. First off, I'm going to start talking about theaters that want to join. There's a couple of requirements for everyone to join. First off, you have to be in New Jersey and produce a show in New Jersey to have a show reviewed. You can't be a part of the New Jersey Theater Alliance, so you can't be like semi-pro or anything like that. If you are, that's not the heart of the NJACT. We really want the local family-owned, families-driving theaters to be a part of it. We need from each theater, which is very big, that we're going to be trying to do this year, we need to know every theater's representative for their theater, so we know who to contact if we have any problems. So you have to, if it changes, this will go for each theater too. If your theater representative changes, please notify us so we can update it too, please. Because every year it was like, okay, we need to contact the theater, and we don't know who their rep is. It gets frustrating once in a while. Damn tablet. The other thing says, we go from our theater, we go from July 1st to June 30th. So for that theater show to be reviewed, it has to be that time frame for the September gala to be nominated. For each show you do, we have 2 reviewers to come to see the show. So we ask the theaters to have, for each reviewer that comes, to have two comps for that reviewer and a guest to come see the show. What we usually do, we have once a reviewer signs up, we have an email that's sent out to the representative and to the box office saying that, hey, this person's coming on this time, please hold the 2 tickets are ready because we don't want to have any problems or anything like that. What we also do, we have an application for the theaters to fill out and send it back to us so we can upload it into our tree system. And then once we have our reviewer training, we'll review your 2 reviewers so they can go out and review the shows. What we usually do is tell them, you can't review your own shows. Go to see other shows. Go out. Go enjoy a theater around the state. That's what I do. Of course, the shows have to be on the weekend. We don't do any junior shows. We only do, of course, we do kids shows, but they have to be full-length shows to do. So like any Annie juniors or any Disney juniors, we don't do. But we do, if you're doing Annie, a full-length version, we'll come and we'll review that. Not only you have to be a part of a theater to review a show, we love independent reviewers. That's what I am. I go out, I'm not a part of any members. I go see shows across the state, from down like Gloucester County up to Bergen County. I've been everywhere. If you want to become a reviewer, we also have an application. They can go to NJACT.org to fill out and send it back to us. Well, we ask you to review 2 shows a year, not back to back the same places, and put any theaters that you work at, to be fair. We ask, like I said, 2 shows per year for each reviewer. And in a perfect world, if that happens, every show will be reviewed. And we don't want to have to be asking for DVDs. I'm the DVD guy at the end of the year or during the year saying, please send a DVD. I hate asking for that, but we have to do that. So any questions or any people that want to become a reviewer or any new theaters, if you hear any new theaters, please direct them to NJACT.org and we'll be there to help you. Thank you. Who am I handing it? Okay, Marie.
Thanks very much. Well, that concludes our small, brief business meeting, the only one all year. So thank you very much. You're privileged to be part of it, I'm sure. Right now, do we have, I want to open the floor for any questions, and we'll be doing our best to answer you. So if you have any questions, please let me, yes. Uh-huh. Oh, so you could fill it out. Yes, we'll work on that. I think we can do that. We can either do a fillable PDF or a Word document. Okay. Yeah, I think we need to do that with all of our forms, actually. Yeah. Okay. We'll do it. Thank you, Karen. Anybody else? Yes. Yes. You didn't get a reminder?
I did not.
Okay, I'll tell Donnie about that. He has to fix that from his end. Thanks, John. Anybody else? Well, yes. No, that is not mandatory. That is not mandatory. They can pick it up. I mean, if you're kind enough to do that, I don't think that it's a big problem, but we don't require theaters to do that. If you can't do it, if you don't have that capability or you don't have the text sheet ready at that time, all you're required to do is have it at the box office when they pick up their tickets. Yeah. Uh-huh. So what do you think about that? Do you think that's a good idea, or? So you have it ready? Yeah. Yeah, but then you have to have it in your computer as a document that you can forward. I understand that. So we're not going to make that a requirement. But if somebody asks you and you can do it, then, you know, there's not a problem in complying. yes, that would be awesome if we can have some online functionality with that. And, that's another thing that we have to talk about with the webmaster, see if he can do that for us, which would be awesome. We would also like someday to go to online, totally online scoring, which would be wonderful. And that's another thing we've been talking about and working on. But, it takes a lot. Our web people we have one person for a while and then another person, so it's kind of difficult to do that. But thank you. Yes. Mm-hmm. Usually the next season doesn't show up until like May or June. The reason why I wouldn't want to do that is because if we do, right now when we do it, we have people posting in the wrong seasons. If we do it any sooner, we'll have a lot more of that. Okay, so I'm sorry, but that's how it's going to be, because that's a problem. Because sometimes people don't realize, they don't look up in that corner there to see what season they're in. So please do that. Anything else? Okay, if there's no more questions, I just would like to bring up John Sajak to the podium, because he wants to tell you a little bit about Tony Didia. I know many of us know Tony and love him, and there's been some health issues with Tony, and John wanted to say a few words about him.
Thank you, Marie. Now, for those that don't know or haven't been seeing the messages on Facebook, Tony had a stroke. It'll be 2 weeks ago tomorrow. So he has lost temporarily, I hope, the use of his left arm and his left leg. His whole left side was affected. There was blood that hemorrhaged in the central portion of the right lobe in his brain. And that blood is slowly beginning to recede, which is good. And after being in the hospital for a week, he is now at rehab and is going through that. He's been there for a week now, and they have him doing things I would have never expected them to be doing for someone in that condition right now. So he's making progress, which is good, but there are times it's kind of lonely for him there, because I can't be there all the time for him. The only thing I would ask that you do is just keep him in your thoughts and prayers. Pray for his recovery, and just keep sending the love over there, because it works. And I wanted to do this as opposed to talking to you individually, because I feel like I've already told this story 1,000 times. Thank you all for those who have communicated your love and thoughts and things, and keep sending the love and the prayers. It's appreciated both by him and by me. Thank you. Thank you.
Our best to Tony, and thanks for the applause, because we're filming this, and hopefully he'll get to see it. So we love you, Tony. Right now, we're going to take a little break. We have a little bit of refreshment in the lobby for you, and relax. The loon, how to feed a loon, right? Okay, so we got to feed this loon before he gets a little, like a bear. So thank you very much, and we'll see you back here after intermission for the drawing of the prizes and the reading of the nominations. So see you in about 15 minutes. Thank you.
There isn't any beer or any stout.
Okay.
The lads are standing
Are we
tall,
ready?
the mouth is dry.
Okay,
It's like a
that's
freaking
my
crowd.
Peacock hotel bell, just so you know. I came with bells on. So now I'm going to present Rita Greco, our treasurer, who is going to have the loveliest, youngest member of our audience, Jessica Kimberlin, pull the tickets for the door prizes. So here we go.
Yes, come on. Maybe Miss Perry would like to come up here and administer the gift giving.
Getting hot here.
Okay, Jessica, I'm going to just do that. You can hold this on your arm, and then you can pick it. Okay. First of all, we have something here from Premier Jewelry, from Suzanne Restivo and Letitia Towns. I haven't seen what's in here, but you can rest assured it's going to be lovely. See, I have something on right now, and Miss Perry will present that to the winner.
Just give me a stage.
Okay, you want to read it? 5736146. 5736146. Okay. Can I see your ticket? Yep, okay. Next, we have something from 31, gift bags and lunch boxes and whatever else you might need to put things in. Okay. This is beautiful, and this says, congratulations on winning our door prize worth $40 retail value. Okay, Meredith Schachter, Horvath, and Janelle Weaver Foster. Okay, 085224. 085224. How's that for just getting here, right? Congratulations.
Miss Perry.
And here we have a combination brush set for you makeup people. Oh, this looks wonderful. Okay, and this is from Corin Zander. Take it out. Ah. 085205. 085205. Oh, wonderful. Meredith, good for you. Okay. All of them, and they're like all like $10, $20 each. Beautiful. Okay, that's it. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, vendors.
I love how everybody hammed it up for the camera. You could tell we're all actors and actresses, right? So now, are we ready? Are we ready? Okay, Jane Colt is here to introduce the next part of our program to you.
Hi, everyone. Well, we've made 3 people happy, so now we're going to try to make everyone happy. Kelsey Theater and M&M Productions are proud to bring you a number from Little Abner, playing this weekend, next weekend on this stage. So join the cast of Little Abner down in Dogpatch, USA, at Cornpone Square for Jubilation Tea Cornpone.
Scarlett, honey, it's high time you knew this town was founded by that beloved man, setting up there on that beloved horse, Jubilation Tea Cornpone. The greatest fighting general and military strategist the Confederacy ever knew.
Well, was he brave?
Brave? Why, J.T. Cornpone didn't know the meaning of the word fear. Terror, yes, but fear never. Why, child, there's monuments all over this countryside commemorating the names of his famous battles.
Such as.
Compone's disaster, Compone's misjudgment, Compone's catastrophe, and Compone's humiliation. When we fought the Yankees and annihilation was near, who was there to lead the charge that took us safe to the rear? Why, it was Jubilation T. Cornpone, old toot your own horn pone. Jubilation T. Cornpone, a man who knew no fear. When we almost had him, but the issue still was in doubt. Yeah! Who suggested the retreat that turned it into a rout? Why, it was
Jubilation T. Cornpone.
correct, old tattered and torn pone. Jubilation T. Cornpone, he kept us hiding out. With our ammunition gone and faced with utter defeat, who was it that burned the crops and left us nothing to eat? Why, it was Jubilation T. Cornpone, old September morn pone. Jubilation T. Cornpone, the pants blown off his seat. When it seemed like our brave boys might keep on fighting for months, who took pity on them and capitulated at once? Why, it was Jubilation T. Cornpone, unshaven and shorn pone. Jubilation T. Cornpone, he weren't nobody's dunce. Why, it was Jubilation T. Cornpone, completed and shorn pone. Jubilation T. Cornpone, he weren't nobody's dunce. Who went reconnoitering to flank the enemy's rear, circled through the piney woods and disappeared for a year. Why, it was Jubilation T. Cornpone, old treat 'em with scorn pone. Jubilation T. Cornpone, the missing mountaineer, who became so famous with a reputation so great that he ran for president and didn't carry a state. Jubilation T. Cornpone, old wouldn't be sworn pone. Jubilation T. Cornpone, he made the country wait. Stonewall Jackson got his name by standing firm in the fray, who was known to all his friends as good old paper mache. Why, it was Jubilation T. Cornpone, completely outworn pone. Jubilation T. Cornpone, he really saved the day. Why, it was Jubilation T. Cornpone, completely outworn pone. Jubilation T. Cornpone, he really saved the day.
Get out to the center. Yeah. Thank you very much, Lil Abner. Come and see it if you're in this neck of the woods. Okay. Oh, here we go. Now, what we've been waiting for. I'm so excited. Now we're going to have the reading of the 2014 Perry Award nominees. So we're going to start with Liz Raza. Please get us going.
Hello, everybody. So, first off, I have Outstanding Direction of a Play. And the nominees are Carol Fisher, Ashina Maydell, Bergen County Players; Claudia McDermott, Race, Players Guild of Leonia; John Dowgan, How I Learned to Drive, Circle Players; Judy Parrish, Agnes of God, Villagers Theater; Marie Fiorello, Wedding Secrets, Somerset Valley Players; Marjorie Sokoloff, Much Ado About Nothing, stages at Camden Community College. And Todd Bennington, Lost in Yonkers, Somerset Valley Players. Outstanding direction of a musical. Andrew DePrisco, Into the Woods, Axelrod Performing Arts Center. Camille DiLorenzo, Ragtime, Pleasant Valley Productions. Carolyn Newman, Shrek the Musical, Show Kids Invitational Theater. Deborah Bradshaw, Les Miserables, Cumberland College Theater. Howard Whitmore, In the Heights, Mystic Vision Players. Michael Haber, Les Miserables, New Vision Players. And Patrick Strega, A Chorus Line, Villagers Theater. Now for outstanding lighting design of a play. Alan Seward, Ashana Maydell, Bergen County Players. John Corral, Much Ado About Nothing, stages at Camden County College. Michael Rapoli, A Piece of My Heart, Somerset Valley Players. Patrick McGlone, Agnes of God, Villagers Theater. Richard Hennessy, Angels in America, Part 1, Millennium Approaches, Chatham Community Players. Robert Rutt, The Diary of Anne Frank, Axelrod Performing Arts Center. And Wendy Room, The Games Afoot, Summit Playhouse. Yeah. Now, outstanding lighting design of a musical. Corey Rubel, Legally Blonde the Musical, Villagers Theater. James Cudless, Shrek the Musical, Show Kids Invitational Theater. Joe McKee, In the Heights, Mystic Vision Players. Mary Riley, Spring Awakening, Cranford Dramatic Club. Robert Rutt, Into the Woods, Axelrod Performing Arts Center. Robert Turano, Sturika McLeod, Les Miserables, Playful Theater Productions. Zach Pizza and Raul Barcelona, Next to Normal, Porchlight Productions. Yay. Outstanding sound design of a play. Jerry Gironda, The Diary of Anne Frank, Axelrod Performing Arts Center. Jim Higgins, Ashana Maydell, Bergen County Players. Joseph DeVico, Angels in America, Part 1, Millennium Approaches, Chatham Community Players. Judy Parrish, Agnes of God, Villagers Theater. Pat DeFusco, A Christmas Story, The Road Company. Paul Cates, A Piece of My Heart, Somerset Valley Players. And Tim Larson, Around the World in 80 Days, Bergen County Players. Yeah. Outstanding sound design of a musical. Andrew Rivenbank, Assassins, The Road Company. Charles Santoro, Gypsy, Old Library Theater. Darren Gage, Bear, Collective Youth Theater Company. Joseph Halagian, Ruthless, Bergen County Players. Mark Regal, Monty Python Spamalot, Playhouse 22. Pat Delfusco, The Producers, Haddonfield Plays and Players. Thomas Newman, Fritz Dottie, Shrek the Musical, Show Kids Invitational Theater. And Tom Sealand, In the Heights, Mystic Vision Players. And now on to Jane Colt.
Okay, outstanding costume design of a play. Ann Lowe, The Games Afoot, Summit Playhouse. Dan Schultz, Meg Gilbert, Kate Soriano, Roseanne Keenan, The Importance of Being Earnest, NJACT Productions. Elizabeth Mahan, Blythe Spirit, Main Street Theater Company. Faith Dowgan, Ravencroft, Circle Players. Kay Whitney Rogers, Much Ado About Nothing, stages at Camden County College. Katie Lupfer, Shana Maydell, Bergen County Players. Louisa Murray, Marge Switer, A Flea in Her Ear, Yardley Players. For outstanding costume design of a musical, Fred Amio, Into the Woods, Axelrod Performing Arts Center. Howard Whitmore, In the Heights, Mystic Vision Players. Jackie Riviere, Anne-Marie Matsur, Danny Sabolka, Donna Giganti, Mike Patierno. Spam-A-Lot, Playhouse 22. Jeffrey Fiorello, Christine Hahn for Spring Awakening, Cranford Dramatic Club. Leolie Romanowski, Laurie Hudson for Spam-A-Lot, The Road Company. Lois Steves, Cindy Pellis, Shrek the Musical, Show Kids Invitational Theater. Susan Domenico, The Producers, Haddonfield Plays and Players. For outstanding properties of a play, Kathy Harusik, The Games of Foot, Summit Playhouse. Cindy Alexander and Penny Hoadley for Moon Over the Brewery, Chester Theater Group. Dave McGrath for Shop Around the Corner, First Avenue Playhouse. Jeff Piper, Around the World in 80 Days, Bergen County Players. Julie Fetter, King Lear, Troop of Friends. Pam Lindson, Ravenscroft Circle. Susan Holtz, The Importance of Being Earnest, Interact Productions. For outstanding properties of a musical, Christopher Totora, Greg Hambleton for Les Miserables, Cumberland County College. Debbie Mitchell, The Producers, Haddonfield Plays and Players. Dottie Farina, John Maurer for Shrek the Musical, Maurer Productions on Stage. Howard Whitmore, Meredith Schachter, In the Heights, Mystic Vision Players. Jessica Kimberlin, Legally Blonde the Musical, Villagers Theater. Robin Adams, Lisa Plinio, Shrek the Musical, Show Kids Invitational Theater. And Susan Bloor, Into the Woods, Axelrod Performing Arts Center. For outstanding choreography, Ashley Ibauer Newman, Shrek the Musical, Show Kids Invitational Theater. Erica Paolucci, The Producers, Haddonfield Plays and Players. Julian Kimberlin, Legally Blonde the Musical, Villagers Theater. Jillian Kimberlin, Anything Goes, Villagers Theater. Megan Ferentinos, Spring Awakening, Cranford Dramatic Club. Melanie Jefferson, In the Heights, Mystic Vision Players. Patrick Starega, A Chorus Line, Villagers Theater. Outstanding music direction. Anthony Bevilacqua, Les Miserables, New Vision Players. Eileen Greenbaum, Ragtime, Pleasant Valley Productions. Jeffrey Unger, Into the Woods, Axelrod Performing Arts Center. Rory Shalcroft, Monty Python Spam-A-Lot, Playhouse 22. Rory Shalcroft, Falsettos, Villagers Theater. Rosalind Metcalf, Les Miserables, Cumberland County College. And Shannon Ferrara, Les Miserables, Playful Theater Productions. And now, I pass it over to Rita Greco.
Okay. Outstanding scenic design of a play. Crystal Coddington, Lost in Yonkers, Somerset Valley Players. Eileen Fracker Glassuk, Stephen Catrone, Moon Over the Brewery, not too much beer. Chester Theater Group. Judy Parrish, Emily Rossaniello, Agnes of God, Villagers Theater. Michael Smith, Marcy Weinstein, Ashana Madel, Bergen County Players. Nicholas J. Clary, The Importance of Being Earnest, Interact Theater Productions. Roy Pansarov, Kaver Cameron, Risha Walden, Harvey, The Summit Playhouse. Tony Cassiano, Hit the Road Jack, First Avenue Playhouse. Outstanding scenic design of a musical. Barry DeVersteri, Margaret Villegas, Amy Whitmore, Shrek the Musical, Skit. David Martelito, In the Heights, Mystic Vision Players. Ellen Essick, Michael Smith, Ruthless, Bergen County Players. Fred Sorrentino, Into the Woods, Axelrod Performing Arts Center. J.C. Gibriano, Legally Blonde the Musical, Villagers Theater. Laurie Hudson, Paula Farrar, Assassins, The Road Company. Patrick Ahern, Les Miserables, Cumberland County College. Outstanding lead actor in a play. Dale Monroe, The Elephant Man, Chester Theater Group. Eric Gadden, The Importance of Being Earnest, Interact Productions. Fernando Gonzalez, Much Ado About Nothing, stages at Camden County College. Gus Ibriani, Angels in America Part 1, Millennium Approaches. Chatham Community Players. Ken Bigelow, King Lear, Troop of Friends. Peter James, As Bees in Honey Drown, Hudson Theater Ensemble. Robert Barwick, Race, Players Guild of Leonia. Outstanding lead actor in a musical. Anthony D'Amato, Evita, Axelrod Performing Arts Center. Elio Edward Leo, Les Miserables, Playful Theater Productions. Frank Hughes, Les Miserables, New Vision Players. James W. Guido, Big River, Pennington Players. Jeff Price, Into the Woods, Axelrod Performing Arts Center. John Beccaro, Spamalot, The Road Company. And Michael Sibilia, am I saying that right? Skibilia? Les Miserables, Playful Theater Productions. Frank Osmers, Ashana Madel, Bergen County Players. James Houston, Lost in Yonkers. What? Oh, I'm so sorry. I was thinking about how I say to the kids in school, your name's not Mary, how can I pronounce this? It's spelled, you know. I was thinking about that while I was reading this. Outstanding supporting actor in a play. Did I do that? Yes. Okay. Frank Osmers, Ashana Madel, Bergen County Players. James Houston, Lost in Yonkers, Somerset Valley Players. Jim Lesko, Around the World in 80 Days, Bergen County Players. Joe Zedney, A Flea in Her Ear, Yardley Players. John Lukash, Lost in Yonkers, Somerset Valley Players. Mark Kalett, Wedding Secrets, Somerset Valley Players. And Ted Cancilla, The Importance of Being Earnest, Interact Productions. And outstanding supporting actor in a musical, A.J. Mendini, Les Miserables, Cumberland County College. Dave Maglione, Spring Awakening, Cranford Dramatic Club. Gus Ibriani, Spring Awakening, Cranford Dramatic Club. John DeGroot, Spamalot, The Road Company. Patrick Strega, In the Heights, Mystic Vision Players. Peter Fournier, Next to Normal, Porchlight Productions. And Sean Puzo, Shrek the Musical, The Summit Playhouse. And here's PJ.
Hello, everyone. Outstanding future actor in a play. Chris Rusinello, A Piece of My Heart, Somerset Valley Players. Dave Harris, Pajama Tops, First Ave. Don Swenson, Much Ado About Nothing, stages at Camden County College. Felipe Valente, Ashina Madel, Bergen County. Jason McDermott, Much Ado About Nothing, stages at Camden County College. Jim Clancy, The Game's Afoot, Summer Playhouse. Cameron, The Elephant Man, Chester Theater Group. And Matt Rayher, Much Ado About Nothing, stages at Camden County College. Outstanding Featured Actor in a Musical. Ben Menahem, Into the Woods, Axelrod Performing Arts Center. Claudia Vanicho, In the Heights, Mystic Vision Players. Eric Perkin, Gypsy, O Library Theater. Kevin Hack, Les Miserables, New Vision Players. Scott Bard, Les Miserables, New Vision Players. Tom Boyer, Spamalot, Playhouse 22. And Wesley Loon, Anything Goes, Villager Theater. Outstanding Lead Actress in the Play, PJ Compachi. Oh wait, I'm sorry, not me. Casey Williams Fricara, Much Ado About Nothing, stages at Camden County College. Diane Parker, A Piece of My Heart, Somerset Valley Players. Gloria Lemereau, Good People, Chester Theater Group. Lauren Murawski, Ashana Madel, Bergen County Players. Lynn Langhorn, The Scene, Fearless Productions. Shivia Kanani, sorry about that. Shauna Madel, Bergen County Players. And Chasey Fama, Lost in Yonkers, Somerset Valley Players. Outstanding Lead Actress in the Musical. Alicia Cordero, In the Heights, Mystic Vision Players. Andrea Brooks, Into the Woods, Axelrod Performing Arts Center. Bree Cade, Into the Woods, Axelrod Performing Arts Center. Cindy Chant, Spamalot, Playhouse 22. Nicole Coriagiano, Les Mis, Cumberland County College. Rachel Bergen, Les Miserables, Cumberland County College. Cindy De La Cruz, Runt, Porch Light Productions. Outstanding Lead Actress in the Play. Marie Fiorello, Lost in Yonkers, Somerset Valley Players. Oh, supporting. Whatever. Whatever, Marie. Alish Harriban, King Lear, Troop of Friends. Heidi Hart, How I Learned to Drive, Circle Players. Rosemary Wall, The Importance of Being Earnest, Interact Productions. Megan Halverson, Agnes of Gods, Villages Theater. Lisa Jones, Love, Sex, and IRS, Our Gang Players. And Stephanie Long, Bliss Spirit, Main Street Theater Company. And now, standing supporting actress in a musical. Alexandra Vinicio, the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, Pleasant Valley Productions. Jenna Zielinski, A Chorus Line, Villager Theater. Julie Galorenzo, Les Miserables, New Vision Players. Lonnie Capano, Spanlot, Doug Road Company. Mary Beth Theroff, White Christmas, Off-Broadway Players. Melissa Timpson, Spring Awakening, Cranford Dramatic Club. Mimi Francis, In the Heights, Mystic Vision Players. And Natalie Pinheiro, In the Heights, Mystic Vision Players. And now I'll give you Wes.
I'm mad now. Outstanding Featured Actress in a Play. Allison DeBiase, Lost in Yonkers, Somerset Valley Players. Anna Collette, Wedding Secrets, Somerset Valley Players. Claudia Metz, Good People, Chester Theater Company. Mara Karg, Ashina Meidel, is that it? Yeah. Ashina Meidel. Bergen County Players. Rosemary Wall, Angels in America, Part 1, Millennium Approaches, Chatham Community Players. Stacy Beth Block, The Vagina Monologues, Old Library Theater. Stacy Petrika, The Games Afoot, Summit Playhouse. Outstanding Featured Actress in a Musical. Amanda Mancino, Shrek the Musical, Mar Productions on Stage. Barbara Gertsky, Falsettos, Villagers Theater. Carly Chirico, Evita, Axelrod Arts Center. Krista DeLalo Petty, Anything Goes, yay. Villagers Theater. Christy Miller, Falsettos, Villagers Theater. Helen Boyadejan, Ruthless, Bergen County Players. Jenna Sachs, Les Mis, Robs, whatever. So French. New Vision Players. Lauren Colmer, Anything Goes, Villagers Theater. Lindsay Jordan, Anything Goes, Villagers Theater. Natalie Romero, Anything Goes, Villagers Theater. Must have been a tie in there. Outstanding Youth Actor in a Play. Alex Carr, Lost in Yonkers, Somerset Valley Players. Dylan Spear, Lost in Yonkers, Somerset Valley Players. Louis Friedenthal, A Midsummer Night's Dream, Porchlight Productions. Max Natanagara, The Diary of Anne Frank, Axelrod Performing Arts Center. Patrick Marhold, All My Sons, Center Players Freehold. Sam Brady, A Midsummer Night's Dream, Porchlight Productions. Scott Bonerbo, A Christmas Story, The Road Company. There you go. Outstanding Youth Actor in a Musical. Andy Kapetinakis. There we go. Shrek. No, that's not Mary. Shrek the Musical. Show Kids, Invitational Theater. Danny Cancel. Cancel. In the Heights, Mystic Vision Players. Darius Dilk, Chorus Line. He's still a youngster? Villagers Theater. Jared Parker, Shrek the Musical, Show Kids Invitational Theater. Matthew Cox, Falsettos, Villagers Theater. Matthew Mucha, Next to Normal, Porchlight Productions. Mitchell Epstein, Bear, Collective Youth Theater Company. Zachary Bisbo, Les Miserables, Cumberland County College. Outstanding Youth Actress in a Play. Cassidy Terraciano, The Diary of Anne Frank, Axelrod Performing Arts Center. Devin Duffin, A View from the Bridge, Haddonfield Plays and Players. Felicity Howard, Wedding Secrets, Somerset Valley Players. Kristen Bennett, Moon Over the Brewery, Chester Theater Company. Lauren Arnold, 5 Women Wearing the Same Dress, horrifying, Porchlight Productions. Sam Brady, A Midsummer Night's Dream, Porchlight Productions. Sherilyn James, Steel Magnolias, Mystic Vision Players. Outstanding Youth Actress in a Musical. Abby Oliver, A Chorus Line, Villagers Theater. Brianna Bryce, Legally Blonde, The Musical, Villagers Theater. Courtney Straub, Wizard of Oz, Sketch Club Players. Frankie Alacandri, Next to Normal, Porchlight Productions. Hannah Mell, Shrek the Musical, Show Kids Invitational Theater. Jessica Turk, Into the Woods, Axelrod Performing Arts Center. Natalie Romero, Legally Blonde, the musical, Villagers Theater. She must have changed ages somewhere. Oh, good for her. Maybe I should have done that. Here we go. Sorry, guys, I've got 2 pages. Outstanding production of an original play. Wedding Secrets, Somerset Valley Players. Karen Abatiello, producer, Marie Fiorello, director, and Joe Starzik, playwright. Jersey Voices, Chatham Community Players, It's a long line of names here, so bear with me, y'all. Bob Denmark, producer. Bob Lukazik, producer. Ron Mulligan, director. Arnold Buchan, director. Joanne Loprezetti Scanlong, director. Stephen Catron, director. Megan Ferentinos, director. Paul Betties, director. Roxana Wagner, director. Eric Alter, playwright. Jared Bogard, playwright. Karen Howes, playwright. Omar Kozarski, playwright. Mark McCarthy, playwright. Loretta Napolitano, playwright. And that was Jersey Voices. Third annual one-act play festival, Old Library Theater. Craig M. Teed, producer. Linda Wiekholtz, producer. Marilyn Schillicky, director. Michael Shahan Jr., director. Greg Leosi, director. Rachel Lichter, director. Will Sandoval, director. Michael Eden, playwright. Rachel Lichter, playwright. Will A. Sandoval, playwright. John Swarney, playwright. Jonathan McDevitt, playwright. And Triple Play, 624 Productions. Oh, one name. Thomas Baldinger, producer and author. Hi, Thomas. All right, last thing. Or for me at least, outstanding production of an original musical. The Emperor and the Nightingale, Rising Theater Company. Kathleen Curry, producer. Kathleen Weaver, director. And C.C. Warner, playwright. Stage Fright, Porchlight Productions. Ryan Pfeiffer, producer. Jen Pfeiffer, producer. Ryan Pfeiffer, book and lyrics. And John Proven, music. Last Call, the Pat Gallo story, The Duress Theater. Thomas Timbrook, producer. Richard Wittenberg, producer. Lawrence Francis, author and playwright. Sharman Natoli, the composer, sorry. Alfred Natoli, lyricist. Broadway, The Blockbusters Reversed, Blue Star Productions. Victoria Hollis, producer. Joseph Schreck Jr., producer. And Mac McCormick, author. And last but not least, Broadway, Alive and in Love, Blue State Productions. Victoria Hollis, producer. Joseph Schreck Jr., producer. And Mac McCormick, author. Madam President.
Hey. Here we come. We're at the end of the list. The outstanding production of a play. Andrea Sickler, Angels in America, Part 1, Millennium Approaches, Chatham Community Players. Joe Buzz, Agnes of God, Villagers Theater. Kathia Robitz, Ashana Madel, Bergen County Players. Lost in Yonkers, Crystal Coddington, Somerset Valley Players. Marjorie Sokoloff, Much Ado About Nothing, Stages at Camden County College. Mary Frank Apfel, Jerry Bernheim, Around the World in 80 Days, Bergen County Players. Ryan Pfeiffer and Jen Pfeiffer, 5 women wearing the same dress, Porchlight Productions. Outstanding production of a musical. Carol Newman, Diane Leonard, Shrek the Musical, Show Kids Invitational Theater. Deborah Bradshaw, Les Miserables, Cumberland County College. Donna Kimberlin, Howard Gross, Legally Blonde, the Musical, Villagers Theater. Jen Gregg, Big River, Pennington Players. Jess Levy, Into the Woods, Axelrod Performing Arts Center. Rhea Smith, Ruthless, Bergen County Players. Rita Greco, In the Heights, Mystic Vision Players. Outstanding stage manager of a play. Aaron Ratson, God of Carnage, Villagers Theater. Bryn E. Ferres, Dividing the Estate, Ocean County College Theater Company. Christopher Chalcraft, Defying Gravity, Circle Players. Kate Murray, Lost in Yonkers, Somerset Valley Players. Outstanding stage manager of a musical. Christine Seamus, Peter Pan, Yardley Players. David Manarino, Broadway, Alive and in Love, Blue State Productions. David Manarino for Broadway, The Blockbusters Reversed, Blue State Productions. Diana Gilman Maurer, Spamalot the Musical, Maurer Productions on Stage. And finally, Judy Silverthaw, A Chorus Line, Villagers Theater. So now, that's all our nominations. The stage manager nominations, of course, are submissions that are sent in, and I urge you, if you are producing a show or directing a show, and you love your stage manager, send in your submissions. You can send them in anytime during the year, but they have to naturally by June be in. We also have something called the Hall of Fame, which we started last year, which I think is a wonderful thing that recognizes people who have been made a long-lasting contribution to community theater and to NJACT. And this year, I'm going to announce our inductees into the Hall of Fame. We will be recognizing them at the awards this year, as we did last year. And I'm very proud to announce that the following people are being inducted into the NJACT Hall of Fame. That's Ken Paris, Andy Gordonere, Eileen Hladky, our Miss Perry, Tony Greco, our orchestra musical director, and Gina Lupi. So those are our members of the Hall of Fame. We love them. They're awesome. So congratulations to all the nominees and to your theater companies and to all of us for making New Jersey community theater alive and wonderful, and we keep it going every year, and I'm just very proud of all of you. And for the rest of the day, this is what's going to happen now. We're going to go out into the lobby, and Rita is going to have the forms for if you want to buy tickets. Right now, you can go online and purchase tickets because it's live on our website. The second button on the left side says buy tickets for the awards, and you can just click that link. It'll take you right to Arts People. Or if you choose to pay by check, you can give Rita a check today, or you can pick up a form and mail it in to our post office box. We also have the ad forms, and don't forget about that bottle of wine. We already have a little competition going, so don't forget. Wesley Loon is going to have large envelopes for every theater that has nominations. You can go to him. He will take out the large envelope for your theater. Even if you're not a theater rep, if you're the only person that's here, like say from Villagers Theater, go to Wesley. He will give you a big envelope that says Villagers Theater, and there are invitations in there for every nominee that comes from your theater group. Whatever we have left, yes. Okay, that's a good question. Hopefully it will be online tonight. We're going to try to get that uploaded as soon as we can. But I also have the document that I think I can attach to our Facebook page. So by tonight, you should have it, okay? We also have it. You can pick up a printed version right now. We're going to have the printed version, so pick up a form before you go. So Wesley's going to have those large ones. You're going to be in the lobby. Take your box out there, and Jane Colt is going to take corrections. So please look at the list. If there's any corrections that you know of, please tell Jane so that when we put it on the program, and more importantly, when we put your name on the trophy, it's spelled right, okay? So we want to make sure that's good. And PJ has some DVDs he can return. Yes? Yeah, that might be a good idea. We should have it spelled out phonetically. So thank you very much for coming today, and congratulations, everyone.